Alright guys, sorry I haven't posted in a bit. I'm a little sick as you can tell. But I'll be teaching you how to Lucio run in this video, so let's get into it. So Lucio running. Lucio running is one of the most useful running techniques on the wall in the game. So I'll be showing you how to do it. To Lucio run, there's some things you want to learn first. You want to learn wall running and wall walking. Wall walking is a little bit more difficult than wall running, because wall running you're just hopping on it. Now I wouldn't say it's more difficult, it's about the same. But wall walking is like Lucio running, but it's just moving your arms like this. Like that. So that's kind of wall walking. It's not a real technique, I kind of made it up. I don't know if it's actually a real technique, but you kind of want to learn that. That's how I learned Lucioing. I taught myself it. It took me a while, so don't get discouraged because this might take a while. So the reason you want to learn wall running first is wall running you pull down towards your hips to pull yourself upwards. Like that. Now that's what one of your hands is going to be doing. That's what one of your hands is going to be doing. So in the Lucio motion, your dominant hand is going to be pulling downwards in this like big oval. Like this. And then your other hand, the reason I said learn wall walking is you know how when I was in the wall walking, your other hand's kind of pulling you forwards? That's what your other hand is going to be doing when you're Lucioing. So you just put it together. But instead of your non-dominant hand pulling you forward, now you can do that, but when you Lucio run, it's not going to pull you very high. So you want to pull it diagonally towards yourself. Try not to like hit diagonally this way. Hit diagonally pulling towards yourself. Almost like you're kind of doing a curl, because it'll pull you upwards and forwards. Like that. That takes a while, so the hand motion will look something like this. This one goes like this. This one goes like this. This one's also kind of like an oval. It's like a sideways oval. You just kind of do this. And now lower refresh rate will help. And it just looks something like this. Very simple. Well, not really. It'll take a lot of practice. Just keep trying it. All I'm saying is finding a tutorial for how to do something in Gorilla Tag might not help you. I learned this on my own. Just find a hand position that works. So according to the real Lucio who made the Lucio run, the real Lucio run technique is like this. Now that didn't work for me, but now I know how to do it. It kind of works for me. It's because I know how to do it now. It works for me, but just find a technique that works. I thought this one was pretty easy because it's almost like a two-hand two-hand vertical. This one's kind of pulling up. This one you can also pull down with it, and it's just like a two-hand vertical. Some common mistakes is you don't want to move this hand too fast, and it'll mess you up. This one's the other hand, you're maybe not moving it enough. It won't help you, because if and you have to get the timing right as well. That is a common problem. If you do hands at the same time, you might, or it might you'll slowly slip down and you won't go high at all. And you can kind of gallop, that works too. It not the best. You want to kind of just do a circular motion with both hands. Like that. Just try what works for you. It's trial and error. Just keep trying till you get it. Like, it took me a couple months of just trying random things to get this. Maybe like at least an hour each day I would just try it. The rest I'd be just playing casual infection or anything, just playing the game. It took me a couple months just to learn it. Once I learned it, it was pretty easy, and then I learned verticaling, but that's for another video. I suggest learning Lucioing before you vert, because it is really helpful for when you want to vert. Some common hand placements you want to do. I probably should have said this sooner, but this hand, I feel it's easiest if you point at the wall. The hitbox is kind of right here. it's hard to slap yourself off the wall if your hitbox is not like, because it's longer this way, but it's shorter when it goes this way. It's harder to slap yourself off when you're pointing into the wall. So you just keep doing that. Just practice it. This one, it's almost like the wall running. You can just practice the vertical wall running while doing it as like a practice. Just practice going up. Just do that. And then add the other arm slowly and you'll be able to vert in no time. And then you can do it up to slippery walls. Maybe hit red walls if you get good enough at it. Like, you won't, like, sometimes there's people who are better than me and they can go straight to red walls from here. Sometimes I have to go back, like here, and then hit red walls. Just find what works for you. One tip is kind of tilt your head away from the wall. If your head's in the wall, your hands are not going to hit the wall. Like, the first example. Okay, well, they're kind of hitting the wall, but like, it's kind of hard to hit the wall. You can see your arms better if you're looking away from the wall. So you want to tilt your head away from the wall. Now, I don't know how to left hand Lucio. It's almost the same thing as the right hand, just kind of like mirrored. Now, if you're left hand dominant, I can't really help you with this because I haven't learned it myself. It's kind of hard. I would assume you just hit with your left hand. It would probably look like something like this instead of like this. It's just like this. I'm not left-handed, so I haven't needed to learn it. If you're left-handed, or since I'm not left-handed, I learned backwards Lucioing. It's just the same thing, but your arms are in front of you. And you kind of like tilt your head away from the wall still. It's a little harder. I only use it when I'm like, or you can like look up. No, I'm not good at it. That's just, I don't really need it on my left hand, but if I need to, that's what I use. So, just keep practicing it, and you'll eventually get it. So that is how you Lucio run in Gorilla Tag. Just keep practicing, and you'll get it. So I'll see you in the next video.